Hello, 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 hello everyone. This is Coach Gio at reGeovinate, wishing you a happy Wellness Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching live or if you are watching in the recording, still thank you so much for giving us a little bit of your time. And I hope the information that was posted out here comes obviously from our heart, and we hope is something that you can use in your own practice, and that you become a part of our wellness journey champions. Here you go, wellness warriors. And here's Portia. She knows when I come to the studio, she's ready to go. Yes, Portia, yes. She's like, I need all that love too, right? Yes. Sweetie pie. She's awesome. All right, so the topic that I have chosen, or that we have chosen here at reGeovinate tonight is mental health. Something that is, let's say, kind of new. Is a topic of conversation that is more so now than it was before. I think nowadays we are more aware of the importance of taking care of our mind, or our, not just in the brain, you know, as a muscle, as something right here physical, but in how we nurture our mind. And here in reGeovinate, our mission is wellness. So how we can achieve wellness, how we can, you know, in our journey, because wellness is a journey, not just a destination. So in this journey, how we can improve our mental health is something that is kind of put on the side. Like I said, nowadays we're talking more about it, but it has to be in balance with our body also and our diet. So we're going to talk a little bit more in regards to that today. And one of the first things that I was thinking, I was meditating on as I was planning tonight, I thought about age. It's interesting because when we're thinking about mental health, we're thinking maybe, you know, the age in which now we have to go to work, or we're in college. You know, as we get older, our stressors are bigger. Those things that trigger us, they're, you know, more responsibilities. But more and more studies have shown that even babies stress a lot. So the importance of taking care of our mind, our brain, our, you know, mental health is crucial for our well-being, no matter the age. I was just reading about 1 in 5 children around the world have been diagnosed with some kind of mental disorder, which I think is, it saddens me because you know, we all are independent and individual and one world. We individually are one universe, let's say, and so complex, so wonderful, so wonderfully made. And it's sad to see that the statistics shows that, you know, we have a disorder. What is a disorder, really? But anyway, move on into our mental health tonight. Well, we have covered the importance of how we feel. You know, our thoughts are very important as our feelings, and that translates into how we feel physically. So it goes hand by hand. In reGeovinate, we obviously support the fitness part of wellness as well as our mental part. And how those two work together, they have to work hand by hand, because I can perfectly have a just gorgeous physique, but if I am not centering the mind as well, I'm not gonna be happy. I'm gonna have certain kind of illnesses internal me. I'm gonna create illnesses even for myself. So the balance between mind and body is very, very important. I have a little bit of the notes in front of me so I can keep myself on track. That's always helpful. As we are talking about mental health, what is the first thing that we recognize that we have to be able to improve our mental health is awareness. The moment that we say, you know what, yes, in my individual practice, what are the things that I need to take care of this factor, my mental health. I need that awareness that, you know what, I recognize that I have certain things that trigger the thoughts that I have in my brain, and then how I feel about them, and then reflects in how tired I am, or how you know, how my body feels. So all that we have to bringing that awareness is essential. The moment that we're aware that there is such a thing, that I have to be pay attention to that. Then comes the acceptance of who we are, acceptance of I won't even call it limitations, but acceptance of how we are dealing with things, how we approach things, how things that come into our lives affect us. We allow them to affect us. So that awareness and acceptance, again, go hand by hand, that they have to be there. Is nothing wrong with it. We all are perfectly made, wonderfully made. So we just have to learn how to know ourselves, really, and to be able to take that step, conscious step forward to wellness, to have that not just in the physical body, but in the mind as well. And also take care of your spirit. That's what we always say, nurture mind, body, and spirit. Awesome. Let me see. I don't know. Oh, I have 2 people watching there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have any comment, question, something you would like to share with us, that would be unbelievably, awesome, because that's what we are want to achieve, is to be able to create our community of wellness workers, or people that you surround yourself with as well. That's something else that I had on my notes. I'm going kind of ahead of my own notes, is the importance of the people that you surround yourself with. I'm gonna get to that. But going back, let's go back into my schedule here. Things that we can improve, things that help us to improve our mental health. Here we go. I'm not gonna. This is not quite in order of importance, but they're all important. So the first one that came to my mind, obviously, was increasing your physical activity. Even in those days that we don't feel like it, getting out of bed. Even in those days that, with the weather comes the winter blues, and we just really don't want to get out of bed because it is cloudy, it is rainy, it doesn't feel like it. I need the sun. That's what I love, to go to the beach. I love warm weather. But still, making that effort to even, get out, start with little steps, baby steps. Okay, get out of bed, go to the bathroom, brush your teeth, wash your hands, get in the shower. And all of a sudden, okay, I'm kind of awake, now I have to go and eat. So you know what your triggers in your own life experience. And it's not right, it's not wrong, it's just what it is. Some people can wake up at 5:30 in the morning and be up and running. That is awesome, and I praise them for it. I am not one of them. It takes me, I used to be. But in my life experience, I think I did that plenty. I used to open a gym at 5 in the morning. So I would need to wake up by 3:30 the latest, be ready by 4:30. And then, thank goodness, was 10 minutes away from home. So I was able to get there in 10-15 minutes just before 5 o'clock class. And so I know how it is and how tough it is. But for me, it took really, I would not be able even to sleep well the night before, because I knew I had to wake up at 3 in the morning to be ready, to get my shower, and to really wake up to be able to give the best of my coaching, my training to the people that was coming to the 5 o'clock class. So I know how that is. And now it's like, I really don't want to get out of bed too early. But it's perfectly okay. Okay. Even though some books tell you, you need to wake up at 5:30 in the morning, you need to start your day. You are you. So work with what you have, work with your lifestyle, always towards evolving into your better self, right? Always improving. Whatever that is, wherever you are in your life, always improving. That's the goal. So here we go. Increase physical activity in any way or form. Even when we feel like we don't have the energy to go for a walk or to go for a run, or whatever your physical routine is, still go down to the mat, go down to the carpet, even sitting down, stretch your legs, give yourself room, move around. Don't limit, be grateful for the body that we have. You are honoring your body by using it, by really expressing yourself with your body. So honor your body by using it, by moving it, right? Even if you wiggle those fingers, start your morning by wiggling the fingers and your toes, by feeling yourself, feeling alive. Second thing that the second on my list is enjoy the outdoors activity. I know personally, it's hard for me to enjoy when it's cold outside. It's hard for me to enjoy when it's rain. Does not bother me, but cold, it does. It really gets underneath my skin and in my bones. It's something that it's just my body cannot handle that well. But still, you know, you train your brain to make it happen, and you know, we still go for walks, and still, you know, it's a little bit of sunshine. I step out of that door. Now that we're working from home, we're spending more time at our homes and our heavens, and I love it. I love the fact that we can do that. But we have to be very mindful as well of spending a little bit of time outside. Go for walks. Okay, perfect. The weather does not permit going outside because it's way too cold. What about bringing the sunshine in? Put music around, music that uplifts you, music that makes you happy, makes you dance. You don't have to be a dancer to dance. Just move around, wiggle around, right? So make it happen for yourself. Third one on my list is meditate. Meditation, prayer, find your mantra, find your goal of your phrase of the day, or you can have a phrase that you repeat to yourself every single day. Well, in my case, I'm putting always myself as an example. When something triggers in my life experience, in my day, that is in contrast to what I should be feeling, which is I want to feel good. So when something happens or whatever it is that is going against that feeling, well, I said the universe is always working out with me, for me. There you go. So just by saying that, the universe is always working out for me. It's like saying God is always with me. I'm protected. I'm loved. I am. So repeating that sentence, to have that in your mind. So when something triggers the feeling of contrast in your life experience, you have that going on. Then you put it here. You put it in your mind and say, you know what? Yeah. No matter what is going on, the world can be just all falling apart. But you know what? The universe is with me. God is with me. So just bring into your day, bring into your daily experience that mantra, that phrase, something that is uplifting to you, that you truly, truly believe. So when you truly, truly believe on that, your heart is in there, and it's going to be very, very, very helpful. You know, if you're not used to meditate, just even before you jump out of bed, take those 5 minutes. You open, even if the alarm is going crazy, just take those 2 minutes to be thankful for your day, to make sure that phrase, that mantra that you have comes into your mind. Bring a good experience, a good feeling into your heart of love and peace, and you know, everything is going to be okay today. Just make sure those 5 minutes after you wake up that's the beginning of it. Every new day is a beginning, right? And then whatever happened the day before, that's in the past. Now I have a new possibility today of making it happen for me, for the people around me. So you know what? It's a new day. Take a big deep breath and then get out of bed. You know, take your time. And doesn't have to be, I mean, it would be awesome if you have 20 minutes to spare right there. But I know that in real life, we try to sleep a little bit longer, so we get as much sleep as possible, and then we jump out of bed. Now, it's all about planning. You can plan to put the alarm 20 minutes earlier and have your morning routine if you are that morning person that can get up a little bit earlier, and you enjoy that as well. Going down to the list, music. We talked about music already a little bit. I was talking with my husband Sean about how music, depending on the music that you listen to, quality. Yeah, I love that. Quality in, quality out. Yes, baby, it's exactly what I'm talking about. Even the way that we express ourselves, words matter. Words matter so much, and you know, it's amazing how in my life experience, now that I'm a little bit older, right, that we get wiser, we realize how important those words are. Words matter. And yes, I would rather prefer to say quality in, quality out, right? So whatever comes in, you know, sometimes it just comes in. We have to, it's not we have to, but just comes in into our life experience. Now, how I'm gonna react to it, how I'm gonna just disregard, it's just up to us. Thank you, baby. I love that that comment. Thank you so much. All right. So I was talking about music. So I was talking with Sean about it, and he said, you know, it's interesting how when we are sad, we tend to, okay, let's listen to sad music. Well, I'm just enabling my sadness. I'm really in tune with my sadness when what I want to do is to get out of the sadness, right? That's the goal, to make myself feel better. So what do? I'm going to listen to that music that reminds me of whatever, or I'm going to keep on moving and I'm going to focus in music. Is my thing that I love to listen to music. Then I'm going to listen to music that doesn't have to do anything with my sad feeling inside or my thoughts that are going crazy, and it's just going to be a music that's going to be completely the opposite, and just music that's going to be uplifting for that particular moment. So what you choose to bring into your life experience matters tremendously. Here we go. Next one in line. Be careful of what you watch on TV, how you nurture your, what comes into through your eyes, what you choose to read, what you choose to listen to, what is the social media you follow, how you even manage your social media, and that's another discussion or another thing that's just very personal. I'm not saying, I'm not telling you what to do, but bring that awareness into life experience. It really matters what you watch on TV. If I wake up and the first thing I hear are the news, I'm sorry, that's gonna just not be valuable in my life experience, because I know I'm gonna get sad. It's really depressing. So having said that, I choose to know what's happening around the world. I contain it into I go and search for news, or it just gets me into, our phones let us know that CNN, whatever that is. But I actually monitor. I don't keep the TV on all day on the news. It will drive me crazy. So I'm crazy know that I'm gonna go crazy, but it's gonna be very sad. So I'm avoiding that. I don't need that. Nothing's gonna change around the world just because I keep my TV on the whole day on the news. So that is something that's my personal opinion. So that's something that I do to avoid, to start my day in that way. The same thing with social media, same thing that the books that I read. I don't enjoy that much science fiction books. I appreciate the talent. I appreciate how ingenious people are, how creative people are, but I enjoy much more the life experience books, the biographies that are uplifting. Really gives me, wow, look at what people have conquered, have done, and they have. So that to me is for myself. So I'm just putting myself as an example, and you choose what is good for you. But just to show you how it's okay by that. A lot of people love science fiction, and I'm so happy, because yes, it's a lot of art in that and a lot of value on it. But I really don't enjoy as much as it would be a biography, a book. So going down to my list, healthy diet. We all know what a healthy diet means. Something that I will add to it is balance. Balance in your diet, not just healthy. If you eat all vegetables, well, you know what, might need that protein here and there, right? So don't go crazy on a specific diet. I prefer to say it's a lifestyle. What you choose to put in your body as the food that nurtures, and yes, we can have our indulgements. Yes, we can. It really doesn't, it's not gonna affect us unless we have obviously diabetes or medical, situation that, yeah, for sure we cannot. But balance is very important. And yes, another thing, we have the choice. We have the opportunity to choose what we put in our bodies in regards of food in our diet. And when I say about diet, it's just my eating habits, right? So I don't follow any diet. I have never dieted my whole entire life. I always have the balance between what my body needs and also that hand in hand with the nutritional value. And I know when I am not eating enough protein, I crave carbs or salty food. So I get to know that awareness, right? So whatever works for you, but take the time to really focus on what is good for yourself. If you get to know yourself, you get into that mind, body, and spirit, then you get to know yourself and you're able to help you to achieve that wellness. Here we go. Keep on that list of things that we can do to improve our mental health. We have stay hydrated. Yes. Stay hydrated, people. I know winter is coming. And one thing that we don't do that often is to drink our water. Yes. Because it's cold, we are not going outside, we're not getting hot, we're not sweating as much, so we are not feel like we needed as much water. But yes, we do. So plan your water intake. That would be, it's quite very helpful. We went to play tennis with awesome friend of ours, and he had this big jug that as soon as I saw it, like, oh, that's awesome. And how many ounces was that, baby?
64.
64 ounces. And it didn't look that big, but it was, you know, and it tells you as you go how many ounces you should be drinking by what time. I think that's why it starts at 7 a.m. and, you know, you have 2 ounces of water and then, but it was perfect. It was really, it keeps you on track. So if you pretty much fill out that twice a day, you're set. And without even thinking. So trick your body, trick your mind into doing that. You know, like, for example, for the longest time, what I used to do with when I get my bowl of ice cream, I used to have frozen fruit. So I would put frozen fruit at the bottom, almost all the way, and then the ice cream on top. So really I didn't have that much ice cream. It was more of the fruit at the bottom. So you trick your brain, I'm having my dessert, but I'm having all the fruit, all healthy at the bottom. So, you know, you work with what you have. Here we go, stay hydrated, we talk about it. Very important. Eliminate toxic influences. How do you gather that? We are surrounded, you know, by awesome people around us. We're surrounded by many experiences in our lives. We always talk about detoxifying our body, right? What comes into our body through the food and drinks and all that. At least I would recommend once, twice a year, 3 times a year, just detox to really give yourself, you know, a bath, cleansing inside out. What about that in our relationships that we have around? We all evolve, we all grow in different directions, in different ways. So analyze where you are in your life right now, and is the people that or the environment that you want to be is nurturing your growth as a person, your mental health. So we either can be creators of our life experience, or we can be the ones that enable that continuity of negativity or illness. Hello, Christy. Thank you for watching. That's awesome. So it's up to us really to choose how we want to live our lives. It's a constant effort. Does not end, okay, I'm going to do this and that's it. Well, step by step, yes. But it's a constant effort to achieve or to, in our wellness, in a journey wellness through our experience, we have to make choices. And one of the things is to detox your environment, even, you know, your own home. We tend to gather so many things thinking that will make us happy, when actually it doesn't. So always thinking about how you can declutter your life. That is a good thing. Like you're working on your desk, and it really feels much better when your desk is nice and clean, when the studio is nice and organized. If it so happens that I finish a session and I leave the exercise bands here and the yoga block over there, and I come in the next day, it's like, what just happened here? It's not so. Declutter your mind, your space, even your social life. Make sure that the people that surround you, that you're surrounded with, they're a blessing to you, that you're a blessing to them. Is very important in our life experiences. So we talk about detoxing our life, eliminate toxic influences, and that is that kind of brings everything together. When we're talking about mind, body, and spirit, wellness, balance in all those three areas, right, Portia? Yeah, she wants love. So if you have any comment, question, advice, something that you would like to share to others of how, what helps you to clear your mind, how it helps you to relieve those thoughts that sometimes come into our mind that makes us feel in a certain way that goes in contrast to what we should be feeling, which is happiness and contentment. You know, share those things with us. I think it's very valuable if we are able to talk about it. We're able to help each other, because one of the reasons why I share my experiences with my clients and now in social media is because, and I was shy for the longest time into sharing my, how my life has become, and all that is because I didn't think that was valuable to others. But the more life has taught me that my life experience can be helpful to you as well. And if we can share a little bit of that information, a little bit of that wisdom, it is just unbelievable, because you don't have to go through what I went through to learn something that I'm sharing with you, and then here we go. You know, you're learning from other people's experiences, and that's perfectly okay. Right, Portia? Yes. She's so funny. And Colette didn't log in? Well, we're expecting Colette to log in. She asked me earlier, but let us know is anything. But that was it for today. Let me see my notes. Thank you, Portia. And that is, let me emphasize in one more thing. How, you know, as a parents, how we can help our children in this journey. If we talk to them about mental health, if we talk to them that is not because we're going to label them, not because we should label each other into, okay, what stages of that we are, or independent, that's not the point. It's just to help each other to be able to be okay talking about it first, then see how we can improve our personal mental health, and how we can come as a community. We can come together as a community to make it better, especially now with COVID. And this year has been wonderful because it has taught us a lot. So having said that, we love you. Thank you so much for watching. You know that in reGeovinate, Coach Gio and Coach Sean, we're here to support you in your wellness journey. Send us comments, advice, questions. We are running a few specials on our website about fitness, and I just don't want to call it just fitness, because we are more than that. We're wellness. So in us, you're gonna find not just a workout, it goes beyond that. So if you would like a little more information about the winter special that we're gonna post soon, or the special that is already on there, the holiday special, that would be awesome. But looking forward to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching.
What time is Flex Friday?
Oh, Flex Friday, 7 o'clock, I believe, unless we want to do it earlier.
I was thinking earlier.
Oh, perfect. What time?
What, after breakfast, before lunch? We're talking about burning off some
thank you so much.
Thanksgiving meal, right?
Exactly what I thought.
You got this.
Okay, thank you. All right. Oh, hello, Andorine. Thank you for watching. That's awesome. Okay, so yes, thank you, baby, for reminding. We are going to do Flex Friday, and after all the deliciousness that we're gonna consume on Thursday, Thanksgiving, we are gonna work out a little bit of those calories. What about that? No pressure, but you know what? Come and have fun. Are we gonna tell them what we're doing, or just let's make it a surprise? Yes.
Flex Friday. You never know.
Flex Friday. You never know what's gonna come on Flex Friday. So, but join us. We will post the time on our Facebook page. We'll put in the stories as well to see at what time we meet with you guys on this Friday after Thanksgiving. Tomorrow, I don't think we have family. Family is important, so we're not gonna do anything. But please know that we are thankful for all of you, family, friends, our clients, everybody that is around us, that they have been so wonderful, so supportive of our journey. We cannot say thank you enough. We love you, and we hope we can come to this, big family that we're going to achieve a wellness, and with a happy heart, healthy mind, healthy body, and just a spirit that is willing to love one another. All right. Thank you so much. See you Friday, and happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Bye-bye.